I hope you guys can hear me because I have the camera cover on because it's very rainy today. So probably a little bit of an echo. But I will try and do my best to make myself as clear as possible. Currently standing at the Polderbaan and there's almost no people. We do have runway inspection going on. There we go. So we should be getting the Egypt Air soon, and behind that we will get a KLM heavy, KLM Dreamliner. Like I said, I know the sound is echoey, but it's raining a lot, so I have to protect my gear. So it's either hear me clear and destroy my camera, or it's protect my camera and hear me a little bit echoey. And I prefer to keep my gear. And I see we have Erwin in the chat, Josijn is there, and Jeroen is there as well. Afternoon to you all, and welcome. And happy holidays indeed to every single one of you. I'm trying my best to expose the microphone as much as I can without getting the camera wet. It's not as easy as it seems. And Flight Fanatics, welcome mate, happy days to you as well. And Sebastian, Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. And Jen, dobre kochanie, hey love. Like I said folks, I'm gonna say it again because I know people will mention it or notice it. The sound is a bit echoey because the microphone is inside the camera cover. And Melvin, fijne feestdagen. Happy holidays to you as well mate. And Nicholas, welcome. So it's a little dull at the moment, waiting for the first plane to arrive. And welcome Stove. Still haven't found the best solution for clean audio during rain. And to give you guys an idea, I'm going to try and show the end of the runway. It's somewhere there. Oi oi. So I'm trying to block the plastic over the camera now, so you guys can hear me instead of the rain. Oh. And indeed, ho 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 kochanie. And welcome Ronish. Happy days to you as well. Even though you're Hindu, well, I'm glad that you're just all in for it, mate. Even though you don't celebrate it, you're still wishing everybody a happy Christmas. Thank you so much for that. And you too, Marissa. Merry Christmas Eve. Like I said, currently waiting it out for the Egypt Air. If it's not, let me try and check flight radar. Like I say, it is raining, so it's quite tricky. And of course everything is, even the Dreamliner is going to the center runway. Can't even see it, but we are getting an Air France from Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Then we're getting Transavia coming in from Lisbon, and then a KLM 73 from Zurich. And the first heavy, there is a heavy on its way, which is a Korean 74 cargo coming in from Seoul. I'm not sure if it's gonna come this way, but fingers crossed it is. And Mandos, happy holidays to you as well, mate. Yeah, yesterday was way better weather, that's for sure. But of course, yesterday was a work day, so... No, it was not, my god. Was it? Yeah, it was. My god, yeah. Yesterday indeed was better, but it is what it is. And yeah, babe, it's the small rain, the drizzle, making it look so foggy. I can't even see the approaches for the center runway. And normally you can see the planes in the background there. Robin, to you as well, mate. And nice Aaron saying, just finished work, couple days off. Awesome, mate. Good to hear. It's funny because it is way more rainy than I expected it to be. And indeed, 50 shades of grey, that's true. D.I. Smith. Nice that you actually wrote your name backwards. So like I said, first one on the Polderbaan will be the CDG flight from Air France. And coffee is a mandatory asset today. Awesome Peter saying I'm home for 2 weeks. That's good stuff. I have to work in between, but it's all good. And indeed, babe, Santa, kochanie. And for those who don't know, funny thing is, every year Flight Radar actually has the Santa flying around the world on the Flight Radar map. It's really funny to see because you can see the I think it's Red Nose 1 or Santa 1 flying all over the globe, giving presents. It's so cool to see. And Ron is just saying it's supposed to be snowy on Christmas. God really made it. Yeah, God made rain for the Dutch. That's true. There we go. First arrival of the stream today, and the camera is already not liking the cover. But there we go. Air France coming in from CDG. Oh yeah, and indeed, the registration is ho 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 on the Santa flight. So cool. Nate showed it to me yesterday. Really cool. Alright, I'm quickly going to turn the camera around to protect the lens from rain. Oh, Santa is leaving Tasmania. He's Mr. Worldwide. Oh yeah, Red Nose, exactly. And probably it's Red Nose and Santa 1. Sorry guys, I'm going to turn the camera to protect it as much as I can. Yeah, 60,000 feet at 2,000 kilometers an hour, exactly. It's so funny to see. And welcome DB from Edinburgh, 13 degrees, not Christmas weather at all. Well, this is typical Dutch Christmas weather though. Bonjour, Portugais. Oui, oui, un petit peu. And Marissa saying the Korean 74 is assigned to the Polderbaan, so we will get Queen time, folks. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. Everything is just getting drenched at the moment. So I'm going to cover the camera for a bit more. And we just have to wait it out. What a Christmas Eve this is, folks. Oh, and that, ow, that's what I mean. I just yanked the cable out of my ears, from my earphones. It is so hard to find the planes. They just show up on like very, very short final. There's so much spray, really so much spray. So cool. I think it will be awesome with the Korean, with all the spray getting kicked up. Alright, and I'm gonna turn the camera back around and protect it again. I just really have to keep an eye out on the flight radar, Oh yeah, it's late, that's true. And indeed, one of the newer ones, they already have 7 from what I've heard yesterday. And ironish, it's just an Easter egg. Oh, next plane is coming through. And like I said, it is Christmas, so today it's really just one big surprise and one big present to see what we're getting. And this would be that KLM from Zurich, if I remember correctly. Definitely Cat 2 or Cat 3 landings. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, Santa tracking live streams, imagine that. That's passive. Uh-oh. And it is really dull today. I don't know if it's because everybody already flew in for their holiday season, but it is really quiet in the air at the moment for Amsterdam flights. The next flight is 5 minutes out. Well, from what I can see, that is, of course. I did not expect this weather. And the funny thing is, there's actually a couple people on the Polderbound path, the Polderbound path, we call it Polderbound path. It's the bike path next to the runway, with people just walking around with some winter clothing. It's the Dutch way of enjoying some time in the fresh air. Just dress up for the occasion, and in this instance that's rain, and just enjoy some time walking outside. But yeah, I really hope everybody is going to have a good Christmas time with loved ones, or just nice relax without any pressure, and especially good food, of course. And I just hope everybody's gonna have a good time. Alright, so like I said, the first plane we're gonna see is KLM coming in from Krakow. It's a couple minutes away. And P2P, Merry Christmas to you as well from down under, mate. And thanks for braving that weather, no problem at all. I always say there's no bad weather, there's just bad clothing. But I'm trying my best. I still have to find the perfect solution to get the camera covered and have good audio and good mobility on the camera. But so far the streaming device is tucked away, which is good. And the camera is for like 80% covered, so happy days, good stuff. But I think for you it's officially Christmas now, isn't it? It's almost 2 p.m. plus 10. Yeah, almost. Depending on what side of Australia you live on, of course. But it's almost the 25th in Australia. Because I think with Melbourne and Sydney there's a 10-hour difference, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like I said, it is really quiet today at Amsterdam Airport. But the good thing is, folks, we're gonna get a queen, so make sure to stick around. The queen, I think, is 15 minutes away, something like that, so that's gonna be very cool. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the 4-part series of the best of 2024. I just released the best of 2024 part 4 yesterday, and really hope you guys have been enjoying it if you have seen it already. Alright, so the KLM is close to the polderbaan, which is good. Yeah, Erwin, I have to cover up the gear because like I mentioned a couple weeks back, my if you guys remember, I was out streaming in the really stormy weather in November, and at one point my laptop is in a neoprene sleeve, and usually those are quite water resistant, and it's in a waterproof backpack, and the rain was just so much that I didn't really notice that the rain seeped through. So my laptop was inside a wet neoprene sleeve for more than a day, until I found out that the inside of my backpack was wet as well. And my laptop actually, it took a beating because it's giving, as it's called, the BSOD, the blue screen of death. So my laptop is not working as it should. But other than that, I really want to keep everything as dry as possible. Oh yeah, the east coast of Australia, exactly, Canberra, it's almost 12, exactly. And Lars tuning in saying, short visit, Merry Christmas everybody, thanks for all the great planes this year, Bart, these were great gifts. Thank you so much for that, Lars, much appreciated, and it's been good fun this year, honestly. Many nice streams, many nice videos, many nice places I visited. I still have some videos up my sleeve for next year. From which I already have the footage, and I really can't wait to share it with you all. There's actually been one single teaser shot from that in the latest best of 2024 video. So the people who follow my channel frequently know exactly which airport is in that video, and I have not posted from. So I can't wait to share that with you all. But thanks for tuning in all this year, Lars. Oh, there we go. KLM, very short final. It just emerged from the rain, clouds, fog, Dutch Christmas weather. There we go, nice E2. Get in there. Oh, my camera does not know what to do with the colors. Do you guys see that? Green, purple. Awesome. I like myself a bit of action. And indeed, Erwin, camera gear doesn't come cheap. So why risk it all? Sometimes I'm just so in the zone or in the moment that I even forget to to cover everything. But it's good fun. It's really good fun. And Lars coming in with the €5 super chat on PayPal there. Thank you so much for the, no, it's not super chat, but a €5 donation there. Let me see what the message says, mate. Thank you so much for that one. Oh, I see that even my phone is getting wet, so that's gonna be interesting. But thank you so much for that one, mate. Much appreciated. It helps me out surviving. Saying, thanks for the nice message, Lars. Saying, Merry Christmas and thanks for all the beautiful streams. Thank you so much, Lars. Much appreciated, mate. Weather permitting, I will be streaming tomorrow as well. I know that many people will be with family or friends, but if you do want to have a little bit of aviation action, I will be streaming tomorrow. No clue about the time though, but I will be out here tomorrow as well. For those who don't have family or the people who are feeling a little bit lonely, I'll be out here streaming so you guys don't have to be or feel alone. And welcome, Missy Aviation. Saying, I saw your channel a week ago. You make really good content and the clips are really good. I use them for my videos. Awesome, mate. Thank you so much for that one. I do have to say though, I would appreciate it if you ask me if you can use my clips. But in the end, you're enjoying them, so that's important. But I would appreciate it if you ask me if you could use them. And Fox, Merry Christmas to you as well. Welcome to beautiful 30 degrees sunny Amsterdam. And DW, welcome back to the Netherlands from Norway, if I remember correctly, for a couple of weeks in between your piloting training. So good to see you, mate, and welcome back home. You brought the good weather. And Peter coming in with the €3 super chat saying for good hot coffee bar. Thank you so much for that one, Peter. That will most definitely get me a good warm coffee. And the good thing is, they actually built a new gas station close to the Polderbaan, and they actually have a shop. So now, instead of having to drive to a McDonald's for 25 minutes from the Polderbaan, I can actually just leave the parking and get myself a warm coffee, which is so good. And John, Merry Christmas to you as well, mate. And for those who are tuning in and thinking, why is the camera not moving? I have to wait for the planes to arrive, and there are not that oh, well, speaking of the devil, there's a plane. I'll get back to the chat in a bit, folks. There we go. Should be foiling. Look at that. The camera does not know what to do with the colors. It is all over the place. I still have a little bit of a cough from all the spotting in the rain, etc. But I'm feeling pretty good. There we go. And turning the camera around. Let me clean the lens a bit because it's probably a little wet. And yes, it was. And Justin is saying it was a very it was a very stop. Just wanted to wish everyone, oh, very quick stop, yeah. I wanted to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and we'll talk again soon. And Jostein, if I remember correctly, I can tell you, God jul. Tusen takk for tuning in this year. If I remember good, it's God jul. And enjoy your julebrus. The Norwegian people will know what I'm talking about. And Erwin, yeah, I can imagine that you really want to be able to use the YOLO box for the streaming stuff. So I can imagine that you're going back to the store to try and figure everything out. It is rainy today, folks. Makes the world feel really small. And Marissa saying we should have 3 narrow bodies before the Korean. And I think the Korean was already flying over Lelystad. So that means that those 3 will come in relatively quickly, which is good. And DW already knows Julebris is so good. I know it is. It is. I remember the last time I had it was like 15 years ago. The taste is so good. And for those wondering, it's not an alcoholic beverage, but it's a I don't even know how to describe it. It's like gases. I don't know. It's really good. And no problem at all, Justin. And it got you. There we go, Ryanair, probably from Dublin. All right, you do you. Come on, reverse. Awesome. All right. And yeah, Erwin, like I said, just give it a go with the SIM card in an old phone or something, or in your current phone, and just see if you get any decent internet when you're on speed test. And I will, in the meantime, upload a photo of my current setup with the rain, so you guys can see what it looks like from behind the scenes. Let me look where I put my phone. There we go. Alright, I made a quick post on my channel so you guys can have a little behind the scenes view of what it's looking like. And next up we have the E190 from Bilbao, and behind that, oh, my flight radar is going all over the place because my screen is wet. Behind that we will have EasyJet from Liverpool. And I can't see the Queen. Oh, it's way out. And there we go. A really odd glide slope, but there it is. About 62,000 people tracking Santa. Well, Santa, just fly over Amsterdam and give us some sunny weather or snow. My correction, give us some snow. Snow. Hey Connie, Merry Christmas to you as well. Oh, and even Sky News is a Santa tracker on YouTube. So much fun. And indeed, Erin, the Queen will give some proper spray time. So if you guys do want to see some seriously cool action, make sure to stick around for 15 more minutes, at least, for the Queen. Will be good fun. And there's a China Southern Cargo coming in 41 minutes, and in an hour and a half we will get a Suparna Queen. I think I'm gonna try and stick around until that one. That will be pretty cool to end the stream with. Alright, there's our next one, the Liverpool flight. Go. I thought the drizzle was gone, but it's not. I just turned my face around and now my face is wet. There we go. I just took out all the important stuff from my jacket because one side of my jacket is completely soaked now, so I don't want my my phone or anything else to be wet. There we go, we have the next one on approach, and there we go. It's Queen time. Let's go, folks, enjoy this one. Oh Lord, I was just in time. Oh, look at the wing fluff. Alright, there we go. Queen time. Come on, reverse, come on. Oh my word. Now, if that's not a Christmas present, folks, I don't know what the heck is. That was good stuff. Oh, I wish I could see this one coming up way quicker. Flight radar was not showing it as close as it was. Oh my word, that was cool. Thanks, Fox. Oh my. And look at it just completely disappearing in the drizzle. That was a good queen time, folks. Oh my word. Always trust your reverses, absolutely. The camera can't even see it anymore. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hope you guys heard that. I actually put my earbuds away because I was getting entangled in my earbud cable. But even live without any ear protection or earbuds, it sounded so good. Thanks, Jack. Indeed, babe. That was a good present. Alright, and you know what time it is right now? Time to clean the lens. There we go. Oh, wow. That was good stuff. Oh, and there's the next one already. I can literally see them like 5 seconds before this. Not even 5. Oh, look at the wing fluff. Oh my word. Ouch. And Peter saying in Canberra, it's officially Christmas right now. Santa about to fly over your house. Awesome. Say hi to him, but official Merry Christmas then to you, mate. And Aaron saying, let's give V1 a big thumbs up for now. Thank you so much for that one, Aaron. And indeed, guys, if you do enjoy the show, I know it's not as busy or jam-packed as it usually is, but well, I'm here. We had Queen time, so if you did enjoy the Queen time, give the stream a thumbs up for the Queen and support me in that way. It goes a long way. Gosh, that Queen time was good. Oi, oi, oi. That was really good fun. And welcome to Vic. And I see some very faint lights in the background. I can't even pick them up with the camera. There it is. There we go. Next one. Just look at the colors the lights are illuminating to in the sky. Just looking green. Oh gosh, the wing. I can't get enough of that wing fluff on narrow bodies. Water, mate. That was. I just love that wing fluff. It looks so good. Oh wow, and Peter coming in with a very nice Christmas gift here for 5 people. Awesome support there, Peter. Coming in with 5 gifted memberships. So 5 people right now have access to the business class side of the channel. And Fox, Paul, Steve, the Viper and Zoe, congratulations on your gifted membership. Make sure to give Peter a big thanks for that one. Again to you, Peter, thank you so much for that support, mate. Awesome support, and like I said, a very Merry Christmas to you. Awesome support. Let me quickly dry my screen on my phone, because even taking it out for 5 seconds is making the screen wet. Taking it out of my... no, never mind. The more I wanted to explain this, the more strange that would sound. Oh wow. I still can't get over that Queen time, folks. Really, it was so cool. So yeah, this is the view that I have. You can't even see the end of the runway or the beginning. Well, you can very vaguely see the red lights, which mark the end or the beginning. And there we go. Some lights pop up from the clouds. So, what surprise is Santa gonna give us right now, folks? A nice E2 by the looks of it. And there we go, touchdown. big shout out to all the pilots and people working, ground crew, ATC, all the people making sure that everybody who wants to be with family at Christmas actually gets here at Christmas. We all take it for granted, but don't forget that all these people make sure that we can get to family while they're working to make sure we can. So a big shout out to everybody working in aviation, to all the paramedics, police, fire department, everybody making sure that we can do what we want safely. And afternoon there, Selwyn. And indeed, a very rainy and foggy day today. Like I showed you guys, this is what the end of the runway looks like. I'm actually surprised that the camera picks up focus. And there's the next one coming through the clouds. Come on, wing fluff please. Ooh, high angle, high pitch there. Mr. Wheelie is in the house. Oh my. That's a very long wheelie. That was cool. And yeah, Peter, the visibility did get worse. There are like moments where the drizzle stops, but it's interesting because drizzle doesn't show up on the rain radar as rain. So when I left the house, I was looking on the radar and it just said completely dry. So I thought, okay, in my hometown it was foggy, but there was no drizzle. So I thought, okay, I'll just go to Amsterdam. And the moment I entered the highway, it started to drizzle. Alright, Erwin, thank you so much for tuning in, mate. Good luck with the YOLO box and happy days. I hope you're gonna have some good holidays. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow when I'm streaming, and if not, enjoy your time, mate. And Peter, no, I don't think it's part of their pilot training, but I know that some of them, of course, it's a little bit of a show off, but it's also aero braking. So, of course, when they have the plane pitched upwards, the air resistance is significantly more than, of course, when it's touched down on all three wheels. So it's just slowing down quicker, and that means that there's less wear and tear on the gear of the plane. Literal gear. And there's our next surprise coming out of the clouds. That was an arrival. Oh, 700, nice. Flying pickle. Oh, and Delano saying, was it a debunked the Mythbusters? I don't know, to be fair. Oh, that's actually an interesting one to catch up later tonight to see if that's indeed if it's been debunked or not. That would actually be pretty cool. let me see what we got on approach, everybody. It is so quiet at the moment, it's crazy. Next up we have EasyJet coming in from Manchester, then we have Swiss coming in from Zurich, we have Pegasus coming in from Istanbul, KLM from Toulouse with the E190, and the Chinese cargo one is 25 minutes out, and we're getting KLM's 777-300 from Lima in 25 minutes as well, so that's good stuff. And since I have a little bit of time, I'm quickly going to grab a small protein bar because I'm actually pretty hungry. And Marissa, the reason I did that, I know that I already thought that it was a cat walking over your keyboard, but I thought maybe your cat is still walking over your keyboard, so it's just a minute timeout to make sure that your cat is not spamming the chat. That's the reason why I did that. And good afternoon, Yorkshire Biker. Good to see you, mate. Alright, like I said, next up we have EasyJet from Manchester. Oh, there we go. Babe, sweet cat wants watching too. So Marissa, I didn't give you a timeout. I just wanted to make sure that the cat wasn't walking on the keyboard anymore. So it's nothing about it filling up the chat, just a little prevention. So that goes to show, folks, that even the pets want to watch aviation. Even the pets love a little bit of a rainy, drizzly weather at Amsterdam. It is so strange to have a small isolated world like this. Usually we can, when I'm streaming, we can all see the planes like coming in from the very, very far end. But now it's just only when they're flaring out, they come, that's exactly what I mean. Did you guys see the moment when the lights showed up? It is so strange to live in, or to have like this small isolated world now. Alright, there we go. Pegasus, no, it's a Swiss, my bad. Pegasus is still in approach. Ooh. Nice one. That's cool. A little bit of reverse action there. All good, Marissa. No problem. Oh yeah, that's true, babe. You had a lot of cats at home. Hey Sue, welcome. Good to see you back in the chat after such a long time. A Yorkshire biker saying, I find one cat is enough. Let me guess, it's a Garfield or not? There's something about red cats. Always so clumsy and so active. Alright, let's see what little surprise we're getting up next. I'm just trying to zoom it in as much as I can for you guys to see what's coming through the clouds without losing autofocus. And there it is. And good afternoon there, Mark. Good to see you, mate. Now this is Pegasus. Let's see if it's gonna be the same beautiful landing as this. Oh, look at the vortices behind the wings. Oh wow, that was cool. Flying piggies. The flying Yorkshire ham. Do you see the small bridge I made there, Yorkshire biker? Good thing it's not Worcester. I think it's Worcestershire. I know a lot of people have problems with saying it, but I think it's just Worcester. That's how you say it, right? Worcestershire. They are, Peter? Oh wow. Every time I think the drizzle stopped, and then I turn around, and then I get I get a reality check that it's not. Alright, so what surprise are we going to get next? Like I said, there are two heavies, two 777s actually coming, a Chinese cargo 777 and a KLM. And that Chinese cargo one is going to be so good, folks. It's going to be exactly like the Queen. Well, not exactly, because it's a different plane, but with the reverse action, it's going to be so good, so loud. Hey Martijn. Oh yeah, Wester. And afternoon Remco. Oh, losing focus. Come on, come on, come on, there we go. Let me in the meantime change the colors up a little bit, because it's not green outside. There we go. Western, got it. Awesome. And this plane came from a destination where the rules are too loose. Sorry, I had to make it. Oh, and almost 100 likes. Thank you all so much for giving the stream a thumbs up there. It's actually one of the best ways to support me. So thank you all so much for that support there. Much appreciated. And for all the new people, I want to say a very warm welcome. Well, yeah, from personal perspective, a very warm welcome. Amsterdam is showing a little less warm welcome, but so glad you found the time to tune in today. Oh, look at that. Another stack of wind fluff and another Mr. Wheelie there. Yeah, kinda, sorta. Hey Albert, goed enough. So like I said, everyone, weather permitting, or I will be streaming tomorrow, weather permitting. I just hope that it's not going to be as much drizzle as today. I want to go out and stream. Also for the people who don't really have anybody or anything to do tomorrow, I just want to be able, or I just want you guys to be able to tune in to a stream, to just have the sense of doing something and chatting along with people. So I will be streaming tomorrow, but of course when I wake up I have to check what the weather is going to be and the runway configuration is going to be, but I'll do my best to be out here tomorrow as well. And Jetstream, hello there to you as well, mate. And to you as well, Albert. Merry Christmas and your beloved ones. Kocham cię, kochanie. And it does seem like it's getting, well, it looks like it's clearing up a little bit. But the camera lens was very dirty, so I wanted to say the view on this camera screen wasn't the same as the view I have with my bare eyes. So let me quickly see where those two 777s are hanging out. I think they should be 15 minutes away, roughly. Oh, they're way closer. 10 minutes. 10 and 13 minutes. That's good. Let me see what we got going on. We have KLM flight 1654 from Florence, really up close. Then we have EasyJet, a couple minutes behind that, coming in from Edinburgh. So coming in from DB. And Ruud, Happy New Year and Happy Holidays to you as well, mate. Glad to have you aboard today. And Peter saying Pegasus ordered 273 MAX 10s. They did? They're not flying the... I thought they were going completely Airbus. Wow, my jacket is getting really wet at the moment. I hope it's gonna stay waterproof. And the A380 already landed. And thank you for that, Albert, giving the thumbs up. And yeah, Joe is actually filming with the phone on a tripod, which is a little bit more tricky to handle. So everybody has his own way of streaming, and I just try to always improve on my panning skills and the smoothness of my video. It's not always going the way I want, but it's just, I just try and practice it a lot. But thank you for, I appreciate it. And indeed, the A380, I think by now it's, no, I want to say it's already, yeah, I think it's already boarding for the next flight, so. Alrighty. So next up should be that EasyJet coming in from Edinburgh, from DB Baseman. I think we should see it in somewhere between 30 and 40 seconds now. And then those 777s are getting really close as well. But I'm so happy that you all found the time to tune in today. Much appreciated. I just, even a day like today when the weather is like this, I don't know why, but somehow this small, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it feels like a small isolated little world. And I just love being out here filming, and especially just seeing, hearing and smelling the planes, and just the fact that I can share it with all of you, like aviation enthusiasts. It just makes me smile. I can hear it. That's the funny thing. I can hear the plane, but I can't see it yet. Oh, that's awesome, Albert. From your way back from Zandvoort, a little time at the Polderbaan. Yeah, especially takeoff on the Polderbaan is so awesome. When you go to the parking, it's one of the best experiences for takeoffs, really. Oh, 36 billion, my god. And indeed, Sebastian, Santa is in Australia. So we're gonna call him Santa Claus. Yorkshire Bikers, Paul, my bad, saying, can you stay until Red Nose arrives? I don't know what time it arrives. Is it just going to fly like up and down in the time zones? So it's hitting like another time zone every time the day reaches 12 p.m. AM. Oh, I am way off. What the heck did I do there? Sorry for that. And good afternoon there, Mark. Good to see you, mate. How have you been? Alright, there was the Edinburgh flight. So we should be seeing, I think, the 777 soon. Let me have a quick look at flight radar. So first up is KLM coming in from Nice. It's KLM 1476. Then we have, I think, Air France going. Yeah, I think Air France is going behind it. No, I think we're going to see the 777 after that one. 777-300, KLM flight 744, sadly not with a 744. Coming from Lima, departed 11 hours and 13 minutes ago. And that Chinese cargo 777 is quote-unquote 5 to 6 minutes out. So, 2 heavies, and then we're getting Aeromexico and KLM's flight from Mexico City. Happy days. Good stuff, everybody. And doing pretty good, Bravo Aviation. How are you, mate? And Mark, I'm doing good as well, mate. Thank you. Good to see you in the chat today. And we have Joe in the chat as well. Welcome, Joe. Welcome, mate. It's just a waiting game till the lights pop out of the sky. It's so funny. It's a completely different perspective of what's usually happening. I think we should see it in 5 to 10 seconds, just based on flight radar. I can hear the E2 throttling up and down. I can hear the Wookiee howl in the background. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Never mind. But the funny thing is, I could hear the howl of the engines already. It's so funny. And there it is, coming through the clouds. There's the E2 coming in from Nice. And Grace Kelly, that's been a while, mate. How are you? Merry Christmas to you as well. A Happy New Year. It's too early for that, but good to have you in the chat. It's been a while. How have you been? And afternoon there, Paul. Yeah, I think it was Peter P that gave you the membership, so make sure to give him a big thank you. Alright, let's focus back on a raffle there. I need to see if I have a second cleaning cloth in my camera bag, because this one is soaked. Alright, so I found myself a second cleaning cloth, which means that I have an hour more to wipe the screen. And Mark, no, the winds are pretty good, so we're all good. Alright, there's the Lima flight, folks, 777. Time for some nice heavy stuff. Oh no, don't. Yep, there we go. Welcome there, Arjan, saying, do you think they're landing on autopilot or auto land? Actually, I think they are, because minimums I think is at 200 feet, and this is way below 200 feet. So yeah, I think they're landing on autopilot, and I think that's also the reason that we haven't seen any go-arounds yet. Sweet, so we're going to see one more 777, and that's going to be a loud one, because that's actually a Chinese cargo 777. Happy days. So that's good stuff. And ho ho ho, Merry Christmas to you as well, Leo. Good to see you, mate. Welcome. So I'm trying to catch up with the chat as much as I can. If I do miss out on your chat, sorry for that. Let me take another sip of coffee. The V1 coffee sound, isn't it? And indeed, China Southern Cargo should be showing up soon. I think first up is an Air France flight. I did not see where it was coming from, but I just saw the logo. Oh, it's actually supposed to come through the clouds right now. Another CGG flight, an A320, and behind that we're going to see the China Cargo 777. And then there's going to be one more plane, and then it's going to be quiet for, I think, 10 minutes. And all good, Mark. Welcome, mate. Alright, there we go. There's the CG flight, the A320. Departed, what, 40 minutes ago? Bonjour. No problem at all, Grace. Just happy to have you aboard today. Alright, let me quickly clean the lens again. we go. Now I can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so next up should be the China Cargo 777. Bear in mind, folks, it's gonna be loud. And just for shits and giggles, as they say it, I'm going to expose the microphone. I will cover the camera again once the China Cargo has landed. But I just want you guys to have the full loud experience. Alright, so for the people who enjoy loud sounds, make sure to put your volumes up. For the people who don't, make sure to put your volumes down, because it's going to be loud. I can hear it. This is so odd. I can hear the plane, but I can't see it. But the fact that I can hear it means it's going to show up in less than 5 seconds. No, less than 10. This is so weird. I wish you guys could hear it in the background, but the ambient sound is so low that you can't hear it. There we go. There it is. Alright folks, enjoy this one. It's gonna be proper loud. Oh, I'm already stoked. There we go. Emerging from the clouds. Alright, get ready folks. Spray time! That is so much spray that the camera can't even find the plane. Oh wow, that was good stuff. Oh, I'm so happy that the Chinese always use reverse when they land. And Albert indeed is not really cooperative, but that's somehow that has its own vibes and charms as well. That was some proper noise from that fuel to noise converter. Let me rebalance the camera a little bit. There we go. Oh my, that was good stuff. Oh, I hope that loud sound came through on the camera, folks. That was proper fun. Oh my. And, oh, did you guys hear that? I think there's either an E2 or an A320 on approach. I heard the other, again I heard the Wookiee sound. And over 100 likes, thank you all so much for giving the stream a thumbs up there. Always goes a long way. Oh yep. Go around. Well, there you go Mark. We have a go around. I wish I could show it, but I can't see it. Alright, that happened. And that's the camera cover, my bad for that. Well, I told Mark no go-arounds because everything is an auto land, and yet here we are. Really odd, because I actually heard the engines and I thought, wow, this is way louder than it's supposed to be. And there we go, go-around. Oh, good fun. You should have come way earlier to the chat, Mark. Oh, what are the odds? I did not expect a single go-around today. Oh, exactly. The people from Porto saw the Dutch weather and demanded from the pilot to turn back. Something like that, yeah. Oh yeah, Grace, that's true. Today is I call it the dip day. So the day that gravity is 5 kilograms less. Well, in that case, the separation between the flights isn't that bad, because the British Airways that was supposed to be the second one is actually just entering over the Dutch coast. So maybe they're even going to put the E2 in front. I don't know, to be fair though. What are the odds, honestly? I'm just thinking about how seriously I said, nah, we're not gonna see a go around today. It's really peaceful and quiet and it's just auto land. Nope. Or as one famous American comedian would say, ah, hell nah. All right, Marissa. Good luck on the chores course. And thanks for tuning in. Make sure to tell your cat to not press enter while typing. And yeah, happy holidays. Like I said, and that goes for everybody. I will be trying to go for a stream tomorrow as well. So if you do find the time and if you do want to have something to do, I will be streaming tomorrow. But if not, Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And indeed, O'Shane, it was a KLM E2 going around. So now it's not an E2 but take 2. Is that correct? Indeed, Peter. Aeromexico in 23 minutes. And DG, I'm not gonna say the last name, DG came in with a €3 donation there on PayPal. Thank you so much for that support, but it really goes a long way. Really much appreciated. I'm trying to see what the message is because my face recognition didn't work. Saying always a pleasure to watch and listen. Thank you so much for that one, mate. Really much appreciated. The support goes a long way, and it's coming back to the channel, folks. I have a little surprise for you all after Christmas. You'll see it, but it's a little bit of giving back from me to you guys as well, because you guys make it possible for me to go to a certain extent to do things or to invest. So thank you so much for this one, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Very much appreciated. And indeed, Fox, so many people just travel to see their loved ones, and like I said, a big shout out to the people that make it possible. All the people working at the airports, the pilots, the cabin crew, the ground crew, security, the airport officers, ATC, you name it, people in luggage. They all make it possible for us to have an as smooth as possible flight and experience. With that being said, let's see which is going to be the next one. Okay, that's interesting. British Airways aborted its landing as well. For those who are checking flight radar, have a look at where the BA is going. What? I don't see runway inspection. What's going on? Interesting. And indeed, Grace, they deserve a big thank you. Oh, and Shane is saying the same. BA missed approach, but I don't know if it was too low or too high. Maybe it was an ATC call, which is possible, just to create a little bit of separation. and marketing is a Swissport at Amsterdam. I work for them at Newcastle as a dispatcher. Swissport is one of the contracted dispatchers indeed, or the contracted, oh I don't know the English word, afhandelaars. Like the companies that, I can't find the English word for it, my bad. But yes, Swissport is one of them. Donata, Swissport, and there's a couple more. To Sardinia. Yeah, so they're not coming here to eat sardientjes. Oh wow, and Mark coming in with a €7.5 donation and PayPal as well, saying Christmas coffee is on me tomorrow. Thank you so much for that one, mate. That's gonna be a huge mug of coffee. No, not mug. Huge, yeah, huge bottle of coffee that I'm gonna take here tomorrow. Thank you so much for that one, Mark, and that goes to you as well. Thank you so much for the support. And like I said, I have something in up on the sleeve for you all to enjoy as a little thank you, or as a yeah, as a little bit of a giving back to you all for helping me out and sticking around, being in the chat, watching, liking, supporting me on every single possible way. So can't wait to show you guys that. Ooh, Santa's going to Papua New Guinea. Awesome. So let me see what flight radar is doing. Oh yeah, so next up is that go around E2. Should be visible in a bit. I can hear it. I'm gonna say quiet and see if you guys can hear it. No, you can't, because I can't hear it either. And thank you yet again, Mark. The coffee will taste so good. And there it is. Here comes the sun. Din, 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 din. Said nobody in Holland ever. Anyways, there we go. Just look at how mushy the lights look. That's what the Drizzle is doing. And there we go, beautiful touchdown. Good call on the pilots for doing the go around. Just touching it down as smooth as they can. Yeah, I agree, Mark. Very friendly crew, but of course everybody can have a day off or an off day every now and then, but usually they are so kind. Oh yeah, I think they do it every year, Grace. It's really cool. And if I remember correctly, the A380 that came to Amsterdam today was the AC Milan livery. Alright, next up should be Nige coming in from the UK, yeah? On a very, very foggy Tuesday. I saw a little post online about how the British people say Monday through Sunday, which was too much fun. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Oh, I love me neighbours. Really, I really love people from the UK. They're so much fun, so friendly, always a good laugh. And there we go. Is this Mr. Wheelie as well? No, but a very, very smooth touchdown. Ooh, those people probably didn't even feel that nose gear touchdown. sweet. So it's not the BA. Of course it's not, because it actually did another circle. Ooh, the coffee cup starts to feel light, folks. That's not good. So let me check flight radar. I can hear another plane in approach. That's gonna be a 7-3 from Budapest. And behind that we're gonna get the BA coming in from London Heathrow. I love accents, really. I love languages, but I love accents as well. And the funny thing is, I was in Scotland earlier this year and I was talking to some locals in Glasgow. I can understand quite a few languages or accents in English, but Scottish, especially on the west side of Scotland, it's really for me personally, it's a challenge to understand it. Beautiful auto land. Little bit of throttle input just before touchdown. And there we have bird control roaming around. Keeping the airport safe from the birds. And Grace saying, have you ever been to Australia? That's been a challenge for me. I haven't been to Australia, but I've been, well, maybe you guys know him, Matt from HD Melbourne Aviation is from, you could have guessed it, Melbourne. So I've been on some spotting trips with Matt, and for me the Australian accent is so much fun. You're right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I love Australian. Also depends on where you're from in Australia. And Yorkshire Bike saying, I worked in Scotland for a while. The Glaswegian accent is quite hard to understand. Yeah, that's actually a good one. And Emma Sexton's tuning in from Norwich, saying love watching the stream. Hello from the UK, from Norwich, UK that is, of course. Welcome Emma, glad you're enjoying, and welcome to the stream today. And you're just tuned in at the moment I'm talking about accents. So I was talking about the British accents and Scottish accents and now Australian accents. And the funny thing is, I'm a native Dutchie, and when I was in the UK, the people actually thought I was from South Africa. Apparently, the Dutchies sound like South Africans, which I didn't know. Oh, the drizzle is really picking up. Whoa. There's Nige. Lovely. Right mate, nose. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let it roll. Easy. Welcome Elise. Yeah, I understood that one, Yorkshire. Glaswegian. The one accent I actually haven't heard is Welsh. Sorry, I don't know if it's an accent or a language, so sorry if I insulted somebody, but that's the only one I haven't heard before. Oh, that's a pretty short separation. Easy jet. That really Autoland looks so good. It almost, well, of course it's not human input, but it looks so good. And look who we've got there, Blikfang. Good to see you, mate. That's been a while. Merry Christmas to you as well, and good to see you back in the chat. And if I remember good, I could say Moin, because if I remember really good, you're from Germany. And there we go, into the drizzle, into the nothingness. Ah, got it. So Welsh is a language. Is it like a Gaelic language? Or is it called Gaelic? And like I said, I'm sorry if I'm actually saying things that you guys find offensive, but I'm honestly just interested in languages and accents and stuff like that. Next up, by the way, KLM 1296 from Billund. Behind that we have Transavia coming in from Bari. And plane number 4 will be the KLM Dreamliner from Mexico City. And Aeromexico itself from Mexico City is coming in as well. And the last plane of the show for today is in Dutch airspace as well, which is the Suparna 747 from Shanghai. Oh, there we go. I wanted to say I hear a plane. Well, that's possible. Yeah, there's a plane, so makes sense that I heard it. Cute little nugget. Nice small E175 standard. I'm not gonna say the letters. It looks like my tripod is not enjoying the cold because it's a little sticky and then it's very loose at one point. Ah, that's it, Blikfang, my bad. Sorry for that. And it's Suparna, 22 minutes out. Like I said, that's probably going to be the last one for the show. My jacket is soaked. It's good that I actually brought my motorbike jeans to wear over my normal jeans. Pants, I have to say. But my jacket, it seems like it's too much rain for the jacket to stay dry. So my right arm is completely drenched because the rain, of course, is coming from one side. Alright, Grace, thank you so much for tuning in. And hope everything is going well with the prepping the food, and enjoy your Christmas. Like I said, thanks for tuning in. There we go. Little bit of reverse action there. Alrighty, so 2 more planes and then we're gonna get the KLM Dreamliner 686 from Mexico City. And if you guys do want to know what the setup looks like when I'm streaming in the rain, I actually have a oh, I'm getting a call, 1 second. Sorry for that. see. All good. And Mark, becoming a member in economy class there. I think it's your first month there, isn't it, Mark? Thank you so much for becoming a member and supporting the channel in that way. Really much appreciated. Really goes a long way, so thank you so much for that. And I hope you're gonna enjoy your membership there. And we're getting Shamrock soon as well. Oh, one of my buddies actually tried to call me, so I had to send a short message that I'm live right now. There we go, E2 time. Are we gonna hear it? A little bit. But thanks for that support there, Mark. And Robin is asking from what time I'm going to stream tomorrow. I don't know. I don't have schedules for streaming. I go out when the weather is good and when I feel like it, because that's how I enjoy doing it. But it's all weather permitting. Maybe somewhere between 10 and 12. No clue yet, but somewhere around there. But just keep an eye out on the channel. That's the best way to see when I'm actually going live. And Mark, no problem at all, mate. I actually enjoy it too, so I'm still trying to find the sweet spot on how to protect the gear and actually be able to have like decent audio, because I actually removed the cover from the camera for a bit to have an open mic. So I just have to find the sweet spot for that. And there's the Dreamliner. There we go. It's dream time. Oh, that auto land is so buttery good. Little reverse and roll out. We should see Aero Mexico in a couple minutes as well, and then I think in 15 minutes ish we're gonna see the Suparna Queen, which is, oh, one second, we have a little doggy. Hey. Is ook eng, hè, met een capuchon op en een pet op. Ja, zeker. Fijne dagen, hè. Merci. Alright, Albert, thanks for tuning in, and really glad you found the time, and enjoy your holidays, mate. It's been good fun having you in the chat this year, and I'll catch you on the next one. And Leandro is saying the next one is 7-3 from Barcelona, and the Queen is in 12 minutes time. Happy days. Like I said, the Queen will be the last one for the stream, because like I said, my jacket is also getting soaked, and it's time to wrap up after that. You always have to end it with a highlight, so I actually have to check if the Queen is coming to the Polderbaan after the 737 from Barcelona. Morgen René, no, not at all. David. Who is it? But no, Renee, there was actually a really nice dog. He was really curious. He just walked up to me. So I actually put my hand out so he could sniff my hand. But of course I'm wearing my, what's the name, like hoodie, capuchon. I was wearing my cap, so he could not see me, so I thought I was approaching him. So he was a little spooked. And Toolboy is watching from Florida. Welcome, mate. Alrighty, so it's gonna be another surprise what's coming up next through the clouds. Alright, I'm trying to figure out if that queen is coming this way, so bear with me for a minute, folks. The app is really slow. Right, I have to find it now. Aeromexico, by the way, is the second plane. And that queen... No, the queen is going to the center runway. That's a pity. Good to hear, Michelangelo. That is way better up in London. So, folks, the Suparna Queen, the plane I wanted for the last one of the stream, is going to the center runway, which we will not be able to see. It's normally the approach is very visible from this position, but it's not gonna be, we're not gonna be able to see it. So I am going to make the Aeromexico the last plane for today's stream, and the Aeromexico is on finals right now. So I'm sorry that it's a little bit earlier stop, but like I said, I will be back here tomorrow. And Nicholas tuning in from Greece, welcome, mate. Welcome to Amsterdam today. Like I said, I will be streaming tomorrow if the weather is not too extreme to be out here. And like I said, after Christmas I have a special little thing for you guys to give back to you all, because you have all been amazing support. You have all been helping me out a ton. I passed 10,000 subscribers. I had amazing trips, so many lovely people in the chat, a lot of experiences, and I just want to give back to you all. So you guys will see that after Christmas. I hope you guys will enjoy it. I for sure am stoked for it. But yeah, like I said, last plane of the stream today, the amazing Aeromexico Dreamliner. Enjoy this one, everybody. This is for all of you. Kocham kochanie, kamce bardzo. I hope that this Christmas is going to be a wonderful one for all of you. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. This is for you. Beautiful, smooth landing there by the Mayo Express. Alright folks, that's that. Peter, thank you so much for those 5 gifted memberships. Mark, thank you so much. Lars, thank you so much. DG, thank you so much for that awesome support on PayPal. Let me think. Peter, thank you so much for the €3 super chat. I'm trying to memorize it from my head. For the people who like the stream, thank you so much for giving it a thumbs up. For the people who subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing to the stream today. I've had good fun. It wasn't easy with the rain, but it's been good fun to also see some names in the chat that I haven't seen for a very long time. So make sure to stick around and check out the channel to get an update for what time I'm going live tomorrow. Thank you all again so much for tuning in. And as always, I will see you all on the next one. Ciao. Kocham cię, kochanie.